Hey everyone, what's the face that you make when you hear the word Beachbody or Team Beachbody? Is it, or is it, I was the latter? I made that face because I didn't know what to expect. And I definitely had preconceived notions that the people that were doing these programs were models and that they were already fit and healthy and that somehow they had just photoshopped their little skinny figures into being big lumpy before and afters and put it on the infomercial. So I was convinced that this was not for me. I never ever would have considered it, and I just kind of dismissed it for a really long time. But I'm here today to talk to you about dismissing these preconceived notions and thinking about the people that really are affected by these programs in a positive way, real people. I'm here to dispel the myths. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm going to try to keep it short. And then I just want you to think about my message and consider thinking about your life and changing anything in it that just doesn't feel right to you. So my story is that I was a nurse for 10 plus years. I still have my license, but I'm not practicing. I traveled across the country and worked at over 11 hospitals during my term. I loved my job. I loved being a nurse, and I loved helping people. But in 2008, I was diagnosed with a chronic autoimmune disorder called systemic lupus erythematosus. And it rocked my world, totally rocked my world. I had no idea that anything was wrong with me. And when I found out, suddenly everything became clear of why I was having such issues and having joint pain and felt tired all the time. And even though I was only 28 years old, I felt like I was 70. It all came crashing down, and it all became very clear very fast that my life was about to change. So I kind of limped along and tried to continue doing nursing, and it just was not working out. I had no home life. I would come home, I would crash on the couch. I was in so much pain. I had chronic pain, chronic fatigue, and I wasn't good for anybody except for my patients at the hospital. I wasn't taking care of me. I wasn't taking care of my home or my husband. And so we decided that it was time for me to stay home and get well. So that's when I became a stay-at-home wife, and I lost my identity, and I really didn't know how I felt about not working. I knew I didn't like it. I've always been super independent and never thought that I would have to depend on someone else for my living. And until last year when I had my son, I really just felt completely lost. And then after I had him, I became a stay-at-home mom, and suddenly I had an identity again. But after my pregnancy and after an injury during his delivery, I was left very depleted. I had no stamina. I could hardly pick him up and carry him up the stairs. I was taking 2 naps a day. My joints ached. I was over 200 pounds after he was born, and I was just whittling away at the weight very, very slowly. And I was down to about 182 pounds, and I just was stuck. I couldn't change it. I just wasn't good for anybody. Wasn't good for me, wasn't good for my son, and I was super depressed. And my poor husband was trying to carry us all. And then I just decided I'd had enough. When I was medically cleared from doing physical therapy after his delivery, at 8 months, he was 8 months, I said, screw this, like, I need some help. And so I contacted my friend Michelle, who was doing these programs. She looked amazing. More than anything, her soul just glowed. Soul glow. But she just like had this aura about her that was so positive and so amazing, and she just felt like $1,000,000, and you could tell that she just was loving her life again, and I hungered for that. So I contacted her. She told me her secret. She got me started. We started an accountability group together. We were success partners, and we still are. We're going into our 5th month together, and she's been doing this since January, so she's going into her 9th, 10th month, and we are on fire. We started our own group. We have over 38 members. We are just absolutely pumped about Beachbody and everything it can do to your life. My lab results look like night and day. And I've gone to half of my Plaquenil, which is a medicine that I have to take every day to keep me alive. It is a huge difference. I feel like a completely different person. And my husband will tell you the same thing. He comes home and I'm dancing with my son in the living room instead of laying on the couch and letting him play around me. It's a completely different person. This company, although I had very preconceived notions, has changed my life. It has made me more fit, more healthy, more alive, more energetic. It's made me a better mom, and now I actually have a profession that I can do from home. And when I'm having my really, really depleted days that I don't feel like I can go anywhere or do anything, I can work from here and make it happen. And I can watch every milestone that my son is going through and not miss a moment of his life. So not only has Beachbody and its programs changed my life, but the company's changed my life in the fact that it's provided me with a career. I get paid to exercise and be healthy and stay at home and watch my son grow and be healthy and whole for my family. And that is the best part of this. So my message to you is, please don't judge a book by its cover like I did. And when you hear the words Beachbody, please know that it is wholesome and it is real, and real people benefit from it. Whether you have 5 pounds to lose or 150, this company works and they will be there for you from day one, every step of the way. And so will your coaches. Michelle and I are running an accountability group that starts on September 7th. It started on September 7th. It's firing up on September 14th. We have what's called a pre-week where it's instructional. We are so excited to help the members of our team. We are reaching out to people and trying to change lives. We really want people to feel the way that we do. And I'm also reaching out to you today in this message to tell you that if you're unhappy, or you feel like you could use some extra income, or you want to try something different, get paid to exercise. You're already going to do this. You want to change your life. You want to feel better. If you're doing 30 minutes of exercise a day and you want to look into and explore this company and what they have to offer, then contact me. Comment below, message me privately on Facebook, or send a coach message to coachtstreety@gmail.com, coachtstreety@gmail.com, and let me know that you're interested. I'm happy to talk to you about whatever you need, whether you just want to join our challenge group, you need a diet plan, you want to change and walk 3 times a week, you have goals, or you want to earn some extra pocket cash or save for your kids' college fund. Let me know. I'm here for you, and I will be every step of the way, and so will Beachbody. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope that I've changed your opinions. Thank you.